and they rattle. And not only that, but I can put them into this configuration, which you can see is locking up very nicely. And he then rearranged those two rings and then essentially left a sculpture there that looks something like that. Anyhow, I wanted to better understand that because I saw it and I understood it, but I felt until I have one in my hand that I can manipulate, I really don't know. So I went home, and within 1 month I made this object on our own fused deposition modeling machine, which is a very sturdy rapid prototyping machine. Built it a little bit apart so just it wouldn't touch, just so in this particular shape. And there's kind of a filler material that would be in the gap that you build it, but the filler material can easily be then scratched out, and you can etch these things apart and then clean out the surface, all the filler material. So I get the really perfect replica of this object, and now I finally understand what is going on. So we have two of these interlinked. Could I somehow get three of them interlinked? And so I had to think about it for a while, and then it sort of became obvious. Well, if you take a different kind of knife, not kind of, a straight knife that we sort of rotate around the middle of the blade as we go around the torus, but instead we take a knife like that. So now we have essentially three of half blades coming together in the middle, and I slowly rotate that knife as I push it forward along the worm of the torus. And going once around the torus, I will make sure that this rotates exactly 360 degrees. It's kind of important to do it that way. And then we get this, and you can see those spiral cuts, and you don't quite know what to expect until you kind of shake it loose. And now we can see we have three of those pieces all interlinked. Of course, we can do it with 3 blades. What about if you use 4 blades? We could put them at 90 degrees and add a 4th one. It's the same as basically using 2 cuts as a knife, one going around that way, the other one going around that way. But in either case, we would still turn the whole contraption to a full 360 degrees, so every piece of material lines around the course and speak for itself. Probably something that has 4 rings. And in order to make it more visible, I gave this one donut shape cross-section that I basically designed. It's topologized to the torus, just the fact that it has ridges and flat faces doesn't matter. Now, after the cut, yes, we get something that has 4. Yes, we'll have from about 6. 6 is because now we can start out with this hexagon cross-section. The hexagon is in 3 diameters, and each one of the pieces is itself is no triangle. These triangles are perfectly cross-section. And then 6 of them is essentially for the hexagon. Next is shape, and by cutting it apart, I'm just going to add these distances. That makes more intriguing kind of potential sculptures that we might have, and that it makes an even harder puzzle. That's where I stopped. So now I try to build one of these, okay, what we've seen before, rotating the knife a full 360 degrees as we go around the donut. Well, if you do it wrong and you rotate your knife only 180 degrees, and what does that do? Well, somehow this doesn't want to come apart here. Okay, if you look at that, it still hangs together. It seems to be like one band. Actually, it's a band that goes around the loop twice. It seems to be somewhat intertwined.
Is it one continuous piece of bread?
It's one continuous.
As the corporeal one, the objects and symbols within it are as faithful representations of dream life as physical objects are of waking life. The nature of the symbol, therefore, can serve as an indication not only as to your environment, but your state of consciousness within it. In normal dreaming within the context of an ordinary dream drama, the objects seem permanent enough to you. You take them for granted. You are still physically oriented. You project upon dream images the symbolism of your waking hours. In other states of dream consciousness, however, houses may suddenly disappear. A modern building may suddenly replace a shack. A child may turn into a tulip. Now the symbols are obviously behaving in a different manner. In this environment, permanency is not a root assumption. Logical sequence does not apply. Symbols that behave in this way can be clues to you that you are now at another stage of consciousness, within an entirely different interior environment. Expression of feelings and of experiences are not limited to the rigid framework of objects stuck into consecutive moments. Feelings are automatically transformed and expressed in a new, mobile, immediate manner, in a way that human consciousness is quicker. Actualization does not need to wait for hours or days. Experience is free from a time context. In this realm of consciousness, an entire book may be written, or one's lifespans thoroughly scrutinized. Your present time is one of many dimensions that help form this particular stage of consciousness. Therefore your past, present and future exist within it, but only as portions of that interior environment. You have to learn your way about the states of consciousness and their environment stretch out in their own way as your world stretches out, say, in space. It is not difficult, however, to be aware of yourself in this stage through giving yourself proper suggestions before sleep. To some extent this transmutation of symbol can be observed in various stages of waking consciousness also. When you are dressed, awake but with eyes closed, images and pictures will often appear to your inner eye. Some will be physical like materializations, images of trees or houses or people. Others will be simply shapes that change swiftly and seem to flow one into the other. As a rule, even the images that are recognizable will quickly be replaced by others in a kaleidoscope of constantly changing forms. There may seem to you to be no logic to these inner pictures, and certainly no connection between them and what you were thinking a moment before, or even an hour before. To some extent they seem disconnected from you, not of your doing. Often, however, they represent the characteristics shown by consciousness when it is somewhat turned away from physical stimuli. The form of symbols is changed as the states of consciousness change. The images that you see in this circumstance represent the thoughts and feelings experienced just before you closed your eyes, or those that were paramount into your mind somewhat previously. The minute your eyes are closed, the thoughts and feelings express themselves through this symbolism. Because the images may seem to have no direct connection logically to these thoughts and feelings, you do not recognize them either as your own, nor are you able to tie them up with what they represent. I am putting this rather simply here. Imaginatively you have greater freedom to express feelings than you do practically. An earlier particular fear felt during the day involving, say, a loss of a job may then be translated when you close your eyes into a series of seemingly unrelated symbols, all however connected to that one fear. You may see in a quick series of pictures a deep hole in the ground. It may be replaced
and drop it in, and drop it in. Painting is a very individual thing. We all see nature through different eyes, and that's the way you should paint it. What we're looking for is the nice tiny brush that's good and dry. It's not like this. You're working on dry canvas over and it's wet. Brush strokes.
is a very individual thing. We all see nature through different eyes, and that's the way you should be.
Is the next
Sometimes